peace and prosperity, or towers and omens, stagnation and avoidance, or embracing the call. Many of you have been having dreams, spiritual dreams, and you know what you need to do. Omens are not always a bad thing, though this is technically the Tower card. But if you look at this tree, it's not fully damaged. It's just that wake-up call. And it is guided by the moon. I'm not going to say the moon exactly, but the moon that is connected to someone. And it seems that this force wants you to work with the element of water and the element of fire under the full moon. Exactly. That is when she shall come to you. Look within your cauldron or your scrying bowl. She wishes to bring forth wisdom and to help you balance the light and the dark. She wants to help you understand how to access your own power. Even though you, etc., I, myself, we all pull from the universe because we're all energy. So I guess we just flow through the universe. The biggest issue sometimes is always pulling from the core. It's not always a good thing. That can drain you and leave you tapped. So she is coming forth to show you how to balance that yin and that yang and to tap into your own inherent power. It doesn't mean that you're not going to call on what you call on or work with who you work with. You know? For those that are into love magic, this wisdom will give you the understanding that you need to bring forth the love into your life or work for other people. Because I don't just see someone that does spiritual work for themselves. I see someone that is going to be doing spiritual work for other people. And you're going to keep getting those tower moments, and your tree will keep getting struck by a bolt of lightning, aka the tap on the shoulder or the interesting dreams that you might be having until you say, hey, I have no clue who you are, but hello. Yeah, because there's, from what I'm hearing, there's multiple deities involved in this. One is the definition of the night, like not the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Swords. No, the night, like nighttime, the definition of the night. Like you could look in the depths of space and that still wouldn't describe how much of the night that deity is of. And interestingly enough, she's one of the more, I don't want to say terrifying ones, but she's the one that really can kind of scare the crap out of you, literally. So a few of you are going to be going through multiple directions and multiple shifts and multiple changes, so forth and so on. Some of you will be working what I like to call, I see the balance between light and dark, the yin and the yang. Many of you will be working with the shadow energies, or not so much the shadow energies, but the energies of night. A lot of you will be nocturnal craft practitioners or nocturnal workers or nocturnal ceremonial magicians. Nocturnal hoodoo practitioners. Ooh, some of y'all gonna be getting into necromancy. I saw that. I don't know who it is. Which one of y'all is walking through the oh, no, there ain't none of y'all. Oh, boy. There's a certain well-known spirit. And the reason I'm not saying names is for multiple reasons. Names are very powerful. And just because a spirit, a being, a god, or a goddess pops up in your mind's eye or your spiritual ears, it doesn't always mean saying, hey, that's that person. No. So let's just say that is a very well-known spirit that used to be that is human, that still grants blessings to those. And she's one of the, go down in history as one of the strongest practitioners on earth. Like in the next 400 years, I expect to see her among the greatest, such as Solomon and John D. Edward Kelly. I expect to see her name among Cunningham, Buckland, so forth and so on, etc., etc., etc. If you have an author, chime in below and let me know who you like, because I always like to read new things. But I really see her on that level, and she's going to be teaching a few of you this. Think more hoodoo, um, and I don't mean like, how can I word this? I mean like the stuff that you don't learn from books. We're not going to be using like the Psalms, because interestingly enough, I do know a couple hoodoo workers that don't use the Psalms. It's weird. I know that's gonna get me shot down by a lot of people, but I know some people that don't use the Psalms. I mean a lot. I mean, I'm not saying that's the core element in it. It's just when you see workers, you sometimes see them working with the Psalms. Psalm 51 is an amazing. Let's put it this way: if you mess someone up with magic, you can use that after to go ahead and cleanse everything. Some say sin, but I look at sin as just like negative energy or stagnant energy or baneful energy, leftover, so forth and so on. Or if you summon a force, that's good to use when the force leaves to help clean up all the extra, you know, because you can start to absorb the energy of beings that you summon forth, and you will slowly turn into them spiritually. That's a whole nother story, though. Anyway, when you go towards this well, when she comes to you, don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Also, for those that are interested, look into the hen with the golden egg. That's all I'm gonna say. That's your homework assignment. It connects to a certain grimoire of magic that is a beautiful tone. Even if you just read it from an academic point of view or just a mythological, you love the mythos, it's beautifully written and has some very interestingly potent magic in it. I mean, these beings are potent. So let's get back into the reading. Okay, I gotta change the song. So for those that work that love magic, this isn't going to be the love magic that messes around and you send on people. Belief by popular demand. I don't really care what person might or might not disagree, but if you cast on someone to make them love you, that's not love. That's not love. That's a form of metaphysical RA, insert P and E. I don't like saying that word, but that's what it is when you force someone. Now, I mean, mind you, like it's done a lot more than people would know as well. And it's not like, this whole karma's gonna get. That's not exactly how that works. I do believe in a form of divine retribution and justice and so forth and so on. And maybe what goes around does come around, but let's just keep it real. If a person knows the ins and outs of magic, then they're gonna be able to banish that crap fast. That was if karma was it hits the way everyone says it's supposed to hit, man, it'd be a lot of dropped man. Man, the broke would be poor. I mean, the broke would be rich, and the rich would be poor, and it would be a weird world. So I do believe in it, but not in the aspect that everybody talks about. But this teachings of wisdom and love magic that you will gain, and this one, whoever connects with this deity is, well, I can say Aphrodite. For whoever's going to connect with that energy, or she might connect with you, it's going to be a very subtle connection, but it's going to be showing you how to bring that love towards you and how to accent yourself magically and spiritually to make yourself more appealing to that person. But at the end of the day, you got to put your footwork in. We all do. You can plant the seeds, but if you don't put the footwork in, you got nothing. It's all about the path, right? It's all about the path. No matter if the path leads you down sex magic, love magic, baneful magic, ceremonial magic, the angelics, the daemonics, whatever. It's the path, and you gotta carve it. So I'm final. Get ready for blessings this Samhain, Halloween, Samhain. Walk the path until then. Answer the call of that deity. Answer the call of that force. And you're gonna see some very interesting things. Few of you are about to get a boost in your divination abilities. Remember when we were talking about scrying and the bowl and things of that nature? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't. My handshake yourself and right. It's a crystal ball. I could have just said that. And remember when we were talking about balance? Balance between masculine and feminine within self, shadow and light, lunar, solar, shall bring the blessings unto you. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully this resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. Make sure you follow me on TikTok at Cosmic Star Sage. Follow me on Instagram at aquarius.moon.tarot. Look into our group on Facebook. I have a group and a community page. It's beginning, so it's kind of trying to get it where it is at, but it's Spirit Vibrations. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, Aquarius Moon Tarot. All right. And booking information and all that can be found in the description box below. Peace.